James here, bass player with True Funk Soldiers and Plugged Music Group. And I just picked up a Fender Squire deluxe active jazz bass. It's really a long title. Anyway, I've never owned a Fender product in my life. You've seen other demos I've done. I played Brubaker, bass, Spectre, Warwick, SX. I've never owned a Fender product before in my life, for whatever reasons. I was in a local music store in California, and I walked in and I saw a used one of these on the shelf, on the rack hanging up. And I will not tell you where it was. It's probably still there, and the reason I'm not going to say where it was is because they don't deserve the business. Their customer service sucked. I'll just say it was in Berkeley, California. Anyhow, I took it down, played it for maybe 3-4 minutes tops, put it back, and I went to one of the local music stores, and they happened to have a couple there, and I bought one. That's how nice it was, and that's a rarity for me to just buy something on the fly like that. Some of the things that really stood out to me, one, I was looking for a jazz bass. I had a couple other 5-string jazz basses that were just really heavy, and I was calling my 5 strings the Beast, because when I would play them it was like having a beast on my back sometimes. Anyhow, it stood out because one, it was really cool. It's all black, if you notice, from headstock down. Body is black, your neck's black, matching headstock is black. Now the neck, if you can see here, there's a shine to that. Very cool. It is a ebonol fretboard, which is really cool because the strings stay pretty bright. And it's probably really hard to wear that down because it's a synthetic fretboard. But pretty cool setup here. You just have your 2 basic jazz pickups and your volume pickup blend, bass and treble stacked. You can see that there, and treble, bass down here, and your mids. There's a switch here that is, you see that? Advertised as a slap switch. Go figure. What it seems to do to me is it kind of gives you a little more highs, and when it's off, your lows are really there. But it doesn't matter to me. I use it both ways. I've actually played it more with the slap switch on while I'm fingering stuff. That's with the slap switch on. And excuse my mistakes here, I'm just doing this on the fly. Now this is with the slap switch off. Okay, that's with the slap switch off. So it's kind of weird how I think with it actually on, the fingering sounds better. But, you know, to each his own. Everybody likes something different. As far as I played it, I bought this on a Thursday afternoon, and I actually used it that Saturday for a gig, and it was fine. I listened to the recording of it and saw video footage from it, and the keyboard player on the other side of the stage said he could feel my bass rig better than he did the week before. And I used the exact same rig, Harkey 410 setup with a Harkey 3500 head, whatever. And I just used a different bass. So this bass really cuts through in the mix, which is really cool. It's active, so you got a little battery compartment here. I have given some thoughts to switching out the electronics in here and putting in a bass mods. I also added a Harkey bass attack pedal to my setup, which if you add that to it, you really don't need to really switch the electronics around at that point. I'll give you a little example. This is without the pedal and the slap switch on. Now I'm just going to step on the pedal real quick, and this will be with the Harkey pedal added to it. So that's a preamp pedal. So as opposed to spending a lot of money and having a preamp put in here, the pedal will actually work on all of your basses. So it's just a little hint to the wise. But again, to each his own, everybody likes something different. My main point being, if you happen to see a 5-string Fender Squire active deluxe jazz bass, grab it. It is well worth it. With a few little adjustments here and there, it's banging, brother. I also saw a couple online that were in white. White body, black ebonol fretboard, and white matching headstock. And it looked really cool. I just wanted something that was in all black. Keeping it that way for whatever reasons. Anyhow, Kenny James, True Funk Soldiers. Check out my new CD, Invisible Man Volume 9. You can find that on KennyJamesBassist.com. And if any of you cats that watch this know Max Pound, have that guy get in touch with me. Shoot my website information to him. I'd like to talk to him. See, that guy has a lot of basses, and he seems to be really knowledgeable. If you haven't checked him out, check him out. The guy does some pretty cool reviews on different instruments. He was one of the guys who had the white version of this bass that I thought was pretty cool. Again, that's KennyJamesBassist.com. Keep it funky, and I'll see you guys later.